Hello. So it is time for week 5 of OFC. Um, this week we are against Vanilla, or just Vanilla, as I think most people call them, and the Washington Blizzards. They are currently 2-2 right now, with a -1, which actually means they're just outside of playoffs. We are currently 4-0 with a +12 differential, so we're second overall. So obviously we're doing really well. There's only, 4 weeks left, which is really, really nice. So Nilla and I have played once actually, but the match actually just got lost. And by lost, I mean literally just Showdown died, so the match just doesn't exist. So, hopefully Showdown just doesn't die on us this time. Nilla's got a really good team. They've got Urshifu, Single Strike, Victini, Slowking, Nihilego, Landorus I with Sand Force, so no Sheer Force stuff, Mega Altaria, Swellow, Magneton, Kecleon, Ambipom, and Dustox. They've actually managed to bring all three of Keck, Ambipom, and Dustox, including last week, they actually brought Special Ambipom. So I actually expect Kecleon, surprisingly, here. I expect Kecleon, obviously I expect Urshifu, why wouldn't they bring Urshifu? Victini, I don't see why they wouldn't bring. The thing is, I could see them bringing about 8 Mons, but I can also just expect myself just to die to a Dustox, and I'm really scared about that. But I don't think it'll happen, because I have something really good against the Dustox, so... And the Ambipom, I've got a couple things for both of those, so... Victini, I could see physical, but I'm more expecting special due to Glaciate. Slowking and Tangrowth, I don't think they'll bring both. They'll bring one, but I don't think they'll bring both. My guess is more so Tangrowth, because otherwise, if they bring... So they bring Keck, Urshifu, Victini, at least one of Lando or Nihilego as Stealth Rocket, and then removers, they pretty much only have Landorus. That or just Mega Altaria, or technically Swellow, but the latter two don't really like to defog. So, like, Lando I is their main defogger. So, if they want to bring Lando I and Nihilego, then they need something that can really switch into Rotom Wash, and Tangrowth is their best answer to that. Also Mega Altaria, but if it's physical Mega Altaria, they don't want to get burned. If it's special, then it's not as bad, but special means it can't set up, so I just feel like Tangrowth's coming, because otherwise they don't have a switch in, really, to Rotom Wash, so... If I were going to pick a 6 to come, it would probably be Urshifu, Victini, Tangrowth, Lando, Altaria, Keck. That's my guess. They may leave Keck. They also, I guess, could leave Lando in favour of Nihilego, or maybe just not bring Nihilego, but I feel like Nihilego might come for T-Spikes, I'm not sure. But maybe they don't bring Nihilego, maybe they bring Keck. That frees up room, so they can bring... They can do what Urshifu, Victini, Lando, Kecleon, Tangrowth, Mega Altaria. That's something I could see. I think that would actually make sense, because then Keck can set the rocks and Lando can defog. Altaria can try and sweep. But you notice a lot of them are quite physical. Lando can go special, Altaria can go special, and Victini can go special, but all 3 of them really prefer to go on the physical side. So, it's something to keep in mind for sure. As for the team I'm bringing, I built half of it, like, earlier today, the rest of it, like, about, like, half an hour ago. So, the team we're bringing, starting off with Urshifu? Urshifu counter, that's for sure. Buzzwole. We will actually Cobra Berry, because of both Urshifu and there was something else. There was something else with Aerial Ace. I can't remember what, but there was something else with Aerial Ace, or a flying move that I was expecting. So I just figured I'd run Cobra. This also means that if I am Cobra, then Urshifu really can't touch Buzzwole. And with the Cobra, I actually got the calc down. It's the only calc I made, but you can see here, Adamant Max Attack Choice Band Urshifu versus his Buzzwole. We've got, you know, 2 max HP, 140 defense with an Impish Nature, so we get that plus defense. With the Cobra Berry, does 37.7% max. And we're carrying Lunge again. So, after the lunge, it does about, what, 56% max? 50% max. At -1. Banded Adamant, so the most damage it can do. Means we will at least live with about 12% left, which means we'll live after rocks with this combination and take out the Urshifu. Again, Buzzwole does really well into that, because it resists both stabs, which is really, really good. We've got Roost, we've got Drain Punch. Drain Punch plus Lunge is a KO, even on a bit of HP Urshifu, which if they're Scarfed, or if they're just running a bit of bulk, because I've calced for 60 HP 4 defense, that the combo is, that Lunge plus Drain Punch is a guaranteed KO. So, yeah. And then Ice Punch is just for Lando, because otherwise the Lando really can just come in on this all day. So, yeah. I think there's something else. It's also good for Altaria, yeah. Lando and Altaria it's really good for. It can't touch Victini, but it's not Buzzwole's job to deal with Victini at all. So those temptations for Earthquake, but I don't even know if Nihilego is coming. So next up, Spadef Instant with boots, just in case, because I actually do want to be able to get in and out with this thing. It's really good against Victini. Even special Victini with Focus Blast doesn't deal with this that well. Knockoff Parting Shot, Will-O-Wisp, and Flare Blitz. Some of the things I can see switching into this are like Altaria, for example, or Urshifu, and things like that switching in, I would appreciate a burn on. So, or Landorus if it's physical. There's a few things that just getting burn on, and also getting that chip is going to be quite nice. Plus, the Parting Shot will always help. And then Flare Blitz, just to have a good damaging option. Also, make sure I can actually hit the Victini with the knockoff. Means I can actually hurt a Tangrowth. Flare Blitz isn't that good here, but like, I'm gonna run Stab. Like, there's no reason for me to run anything else really. I could run like another Dark Stab, but then I'm just like useless against. I'm just like useless against. I don't know actually. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but like if it's if Keka's turn into Dark, then I can't really touch it that much. So, and also I guess if Magneton comes, I don't expect Magneton. I don't think having Bomb's coming. I think Kecleon's their normal type of choice if they bring one. Just because Spectria, which I'm not bringing. Next up, Scarf Jirachi. It's a Scarfer that's faster than Urshifu. It outspeeds Altaria +1, and like Incineroar, if you notice, we've actually just gone with a 252-252 spread, and I think this one is actually quite nice to go for. So Lando I is actually 101 speed. And a lot of my calcs, obviously I throw in random speeds, but I also speed create specific things. In my eyes, it's also a good idea to occasionally just do this, and just go max speed. So if the Landorus isn't going to speed creep my Jirachi, because why would it, if it is a Scarf Lando, which I don't expect it to be Scarfed Lando anyway, you know, it just means I run max speed anyway. I've got to run max speed just in case of Jolly Scarf Urshifu. Ironhead U-turn, play Rough Wish. Obviously Ironhead, it does well. It does well into Altaria and Nihilego, in case it like Scarf Nihilego. Or just not, I can revenge it. So I think you can kind of clean up during the end, and also Play Rough does really well, and we can pivot out with U-turn, and also we have Wish on here. I actually wanted Healing Wish, but for some reason Jirachi doesn't get it. But regular Wish just means I can come in, Wish on up, and then just get out, if I need to. And maybe I can bluff Scarf, a little bit before I actually go for it, before I try and do anything on like the Urshifu. So next up, Landorus. This looks like a really weird Landorus, but hear me out. So the special attack it will actually, the attack investment will actually look very, very similar. Because it's also the same that I ran at this point a few months ago. I guess, yeah, it's a few months ago, against Lyric, when I used Landorus T, when my opponent had a Tangrowth. So this means that Earthquake plus Sludge Wave plus U-Turn will get the KO on Fizz Def Tangrowth. Will they bring Fizz Def Tangrowth? I have no idea, but the special attack really wasn't that much. The attack is still pretty good. We've got enough defense that we can live 2 body slams from Altaria after lefties. Rest in Spadef. And then we've got the 8 speed and we're Brave. Reason for the 8 speed and Brave, which again seems weird to run 8 speed, it actually means we have the same speed as our Venusaur. So if our Venusaur outspeeds something, then our Lando outspeeds something, and vice versa. Because weirdly enough, Brave Landorus actually drops down to essentially base 80 speed, like neutral base 80 speed. So yeah. Will Sludge Wave get clicked? We'll see. I don't know if they'll bring Tangrowth. I'm not sure if it is coming, but if it is, then this means that Landorus it's not a safe switch-in. Tangrowth isn't a safe switch into Landorus, and if we can take out the Tangrowth, then Rotom Wash becomes a lot more free. Next up, specially offensive Mega Venu. We're going really offensive with this because nothing really switches into it that well. You drain Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, and then Leech Seed. I was torn between Leech Seed and Synthesis, but I figured if Leech Seed's better for switch-ins, like covering switches, if I'm just like, I just want a neutral move. So I figured I'd go with Leech Seed. I haven't run Grass Stab that much, so I don't know if they'll expect it either. But it's good against Lando, it's good against Slowking. Obviously we got the Earth Power for the Nihilego and the Victini. Sludge Bomb, like, this does super well into Mega Altaria. Like, Mega Altaria really can't touch this. I didn't even do Calx, and I just know it just can't touch this. Because it would have to run Outrage. And Outrage isn't doing anything. And if it's Outrage, I can just switch into Jirachi. Like, Mega Venu does so well here. I forget why I ran Max Special Attack initially, because there was a reason. Honestly, it might have just been to make sure I get the KO on Mega Altaria, but I might be wrong on that. Last but not least, again, kind of same deal, Modest Max Special Attack, Rotom Wash with the HP and a little bit in speed. I was going to be faster than Venu anyway, so I may as well just run the speed. Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Defog, Paid Split with a Citrus Berry. Rotom I would prefer to keep alive. I don't have a reliable Wish Passer, so having, like, actual recovery on it is quite nice. And yeah, again, this is a Pokemon that does insanely good damage here. The other option was like a Trick Specs, which was definitely, like, a possibility, but I just wasn't sure. Like, I didn't want to trick myself into Specs and then just, like, have to be forced out and lose momentum here. So I just went with the bulkier option, because of course I did. Like, we've got 2 pretty solid special attackers, and then the rest of the team is kind of physical. But they both deal pretty good damage, like, overall, so yeah. He was kind of building for this one, because, like, I could have brought pretty much anything else. Overall, I think we actually have a pretty solid matchup. Like, every other Pokemon could have come, really. Maybe not Regirock. But yeah, like we left Spectra. Spectra had viability here. Me and Rat were talking. Spectra absolutely could have come. Florges absolutely could have come. Noivern absolutely could have come. But all the other pieces felt like were probably more necessary for this matchup. So, but that'll do it for this this part. So I'll see you guys for the actual match. And we are back. So I did just wake up and had to resort my mic. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. Okay. I need to figure out what to do there. Show teams. Yep. Okay. I spelled it wrong. Show teams. Oh dear. Okay, they did bring Keck. No Tangrowth. No Nihilego. Okay. What do I want to lead here? Rotom looks pretty good. Rotom looks pretty good. Just gonna turn this down a little on my end. It's a little loud on my end. I only need Keck. I don't actually have Will-O-Wisp, otherwise I just go for it here. And a Volt Switch. I don't really want to go to Buzzwole. That seemed like it did a lot. I didn't import my sets either, goddammit. I think I'm just modest max special attack basically versus Keck. So I don't think that's AV. That could be a max roll on AV. That could actually just be a max roll on AV actually. It's for the knock, gets rid of my boots, which isn't too bad. Get a burn on it. They get up rocks. So it's like really not a threat. It's lefties, okay. So it's really specially defensive then. Okay, so the lefties, it's probably boots on thingy. They go for the knock again. I think this is my citrus. Yeah. Could have gone for a knock of my own. Just gonna go to Altaria. I meant to click defog, not pain split. That's kind of bad. That was a misclick. Ooh, it's special. And that kinda hurt. I should have just hard switched. Because now my Rotom's very low. Okay, really nice. We get the U-turn there. Means we can get into Rotom. Oh, that misclick is going to cost me a lot. Instin's useful still. The TP out. What's my Lando set? I made this team a couple days ago. Oh, yeah. Bring back the Altaria. I'm going to try and defog, I think. No, Rotom Wash is too good here, I think. But I can't see them going... I think they're going to predict. I'm going to go for the defog. Nah, I get it wrong. I'm just going to go to Jirachi again. Last time I predicted a switch, this time I'm just going to go for the Iron Head. I lose my defogger, which is really bad, because that means Instin's so much worse. Apparently they messed up their prep. Do I go for the 60%? Oh, it's Oblivious. They forgot to do regen. So you're going to try and get the 60% here. Ah, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna go to Venu. They actually go for the teleport. That's so annoying, because I was hoping that, like... I should have done that last turn. But I didn't know if they'd be... something else. I'm gonna have to rely on some other Pokemon here. I've got to go to Incin. The U-turn. They go to Urshifu. I want to predict the U-turn, honestly. They want to bring in, like, Lando on this. I'm just going to knock off. They're going to go for the CC. I'm getting outplayed here so hard. I'm going to get a Buzzwole. Because it's Special Altaria, Lunge isn't even a good play. I have no idea what kind of Urshifu this is. I've got to make a hard read. So that was... I think Lunge will actually get... I feel like Lunge has got to get the kill, right? Yeah. We get the kill with Lunge. We actually get the defense boost. But obviously... Oh, we've only seen U-turn. Could be Special Victini. The way that they brought it in makes me think it's special. I never got my Mega off with Venu either. Venu would be such a nice switch into this. I don't even think my Lando will take 2 hits anyway. But I've got to try it. I think it's special. It's physical. I could have stayed in. Although, to be fair, that's probably Banded. Ah, no, Banded probably would have killed. I think. I'm basically max HP 32 defense. Let's have a look. Let's do this. 32. Versus Victini? That's definitely more than normal. That is definitely more than normal. Think I'm just gonna EQ. That's annoying. I should have just U-turned. Or set up rocks. They are special, Lando. Okay. Well, I've got to go for Jirachi. Let's get some Iron Hit flinches, baby. I'm gonna sack Keck. Got a Buzzwole. I can't take another one of those. And they are going to be no item then. I'm going to double back into Jirachi. So I know I can outspeed. Good U-turn. That's so annoying. Go for the wicked blow. I can't risk switching. I could have play roughed. I've played this so over-predictive. Like, I've just over-predicted too much. Where my only win condition... Yeah. I really hard over-predicted all game. I over-predicted the switch from Urshifu. I over-predicted so many things. Yeah, like, I just... Yeah, I just couldn't, yeah, I just couldn't deal with it. Yeah. They got every turn right. It was only a 3 loss. And obviously I misclicked early, so that really hurt, because that meant just Instinct couldn't come in for the game, so... Oh well. It happens. We're still 4-1, which is really good. But yeah, obviously disappointing, so... Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.